Let me say, during this transition period, the port's going to continue to go forward in the projects that we're working on. We're still going to work vigorously to achieve those projects that we have. We're going to take a look at the projects, where they are financially, where they are for fruition. We're going to continue to work. So the port is not going to stop during this transition period. We're still going to be a valuable operation. We're going to continue to provide a good quality service to the cruise lines, to our tenants, and to the people that use Port Canaveral, Jetty Park, and the other facilities we have out here. So in that respect, we're not slowing down. We're going to continue to go forward. We're going to still be aggressive in providing good quality service for those that use our port, and not only the cruise lines, cargo, the guests that come here for everything. We're going to still provide good service because, again, it's the whole Port Canaveral team that is going to be working to provide the same quality service that we have for years, and we're going to continue to go forward. And during this transition period, there's not going to be any noticeable change in any operations or anything that's going on. It's still going to be the same Port Canaveral that it's always been, providing good service for those that utilize our services, and we look forward to people coming here and enjoying everything we have. But I can assure everybody, the projects that we are working on, both in the co-development and the inland port, those properties, we're going to continue to go forward. Pursuing the various routes of the railroad, whether that's through Canaveral Air Force Station, we're going to go forward vigorously. Those projects are all in works, and I can assure everybody that we're going to continue with those projects as vigorously as we have in the past. We'll be as vigorous in the future on those projects.
Well, the port's going to obviously continue business as usual. We're not going to make any dynamic organizational changes, as you heard the commissioner say today. But just looking to advise the commission as we move forward on maybe settings and structures that would help support an incoming CEO. So as of now, we're open for business. Obviously, it's a 24/7 operation. We've got conversations going with cruise lines. We're in final negotiations on a new auto terminal for the port, and we anticipate that will come either this commission meeting or next for approval. A second developer that's interested in doing some work on the Banana River site with an outrageously, grandiose plan for that site. Cargo business development continues. We're about to sign a lease on a 40,000 square foot warehouse here in the port with a cargo customer. We have 5 customers at the table in the Titusville Logistics Center, and we just sold land that we bought for $6,000 an acre for $120,000 an acre in cocoa, so a very nice profit. On 10 acres of that site will get us back 2/3 of the purchase price of the entire tract. So, doing the business of the Port District and continuing to do links. So I'll still stay busy until January 21st. Well, one of the discussions is to break out some of the duties. Currently I have 15 direct reports. One of the things I was looking at is putting essentially 2 chief operating officers in place in 2016 so that one person is in charge of cruise and destination or recreation amenities and someone else in charge of real estate and cargo. They're 2 very different split business lines. And so there's a senior executive in place to be able to move business deals forward aside from the commission. As a port CEO, my time is divided to about 20% commission, 20% community, 20% port internal staff, 20% outside staff, and 20% trying to think and do proposals and move initiatives forward. So, it's a large agenda. If you've got 15 direct reports, if you give people 5 minutes, that's an extra day and a half that doesn't exist. So I adjusted it by usually working equivalent weekend day, getting here at 7, leaving at 7, 12-hour days. So it leads to burnout eventually. And so setting it up in a more logical playing field in the future would be beneficial for an incoming person to have the port's growing organization. This year will be a $90 million business operation. We'll grow to 100. It's moving to a $200 million operation over the next 10 years. You need a different management staff set up to handle a business organization of that size.